What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel for another Hot Toys figure preview video. Today we are taking a look at another figure from the movie Deadpool and Wolverine, and we are featuring Kidpool. Kidpool was played actually by one of Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively's kids. I believe his name is Inez Reynolds, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I am mistaken, guys. He played the character Kidpool, which we didn't really see a lot, only for that scene almost towards the end of the movie, right? But we pretty much get a figure for him completely. He doesn't come as an accessory with Deadpool. We pretty much get the figure in its totality. And again, this is not a shocking release. I think that with the event that Hot Toys had in Hong Kong, I forget the name of the Comic-Con, pretty much they had already promoted images of him, but finally he became available for pre-order yesterday, and I did go ahead and purchase him on Sideshow Collectibles. Right now he is available for pre-order if you guys want to go ahead and grab him, and he should be expected to ship later 2025, towards the end of 2025, possibly early 2026. So let's take a look at the figure. So number one, the pricing to me was too expensive when I first saw it, really, at the beginning, right? I thought he was too expensive and I was iffy about buying him, but I did see that he did come with this big couch, right, which is going to be a really nice accessory. I don't remember specifically the couch being a part of the movies, but I think they added it so that way we can include all the Deadpool figures that have been released for this movie all together, kind of like in a family type of post. Technically it is a family because the voice for Ladypool was Blake Lively, and then Ryan Reynolds obviously playing Deadpool, and then of course Kidpool being played by one of Ryan Reynolds' kids. And then if I'm not mistaken, Baby Pool also is played by one of Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds' kids. So pretty interesting fact about this. So technically we do get the whole family in that post with the couch. So let's go ahead and take a look at the images. So pretty much the figure itself, I don't think there's any questions whether he is accurate to what the movie is. I think it's pretty easy to show that it is accurate as far as the outfit, the way that the mask is done with that line in the middle dividing pretty much the whole mask. I think that's pretty easy to tell. Also, again, we didn't really get to see this character a lot, only maybe a couple of minutes at the end, but still in all, we do get the figure itself, and me personally, I'm happy we're getting him again. We're gonna pretty much do a very unique set with that whole family, as I mentioned before. The couch, as I mentioned before as well, it comes with the figure. So now with the couch and the figure, I guess I understand the pricing, but if it would have been just the figure on its own, I do think $240 is a little bit too expensive. Now, taking a look at some of the images, so he does come with a couple of accessories. He does have these kind of water guns that are translucent and pretty much kind of like a type of highlighter type of yellow coloring that comes with it. The figure itself is not tall at all, right? And I am very intrigued to see how it compares in sizes compared to like the regular Deadpool. Obviously we'll do those comparisons once we actually get the figure in person, but taking a look at some of the things that it comes with, it does come with a lot of eye lenses, eye pieces that will go attached to the figure. We'll see how they look once we actually get it. He does come with also a hexagonal base that looks pretty good from afar, with the name of the movie, the Deadpool logo, and the name of the figure, of course, Kidpool. He does come with a lot of hand displays. I think, if I'm not mistaken, a total of 10 pieces of hand, so that is very interesting and very excited to see how it looks on the figure itself. He comes also with a backpack where pretty much we're able to attach the blades, knives, whatever you guys want to call it, onto it. So I think that's going to be a pretty nice look onto the figure itself. And again, as I mentioned, with the outfit itself, pretty much it looks like it's made out of fabric. Comes with his tennis shoes, a couple of paint applications on the tennis shoes to make it look a little bit dirty, knee braces and things like that, and also these two kind of gun holding placements, whatever you guys want to call it, where we're able to put those water guns in case you want to pose it that way with the figure. So we'll get a lot of options when it comes to posing the figure, even though the figure does not there's nothing too special about it. It is very unique because whenever we ever gonna get another Kidpool, right? So that would be a very interesting to see in the future. But as I mentioned before, with the clothing, accessories, also the hood, the water guns, and the couch and the blades and the backpack, those are enough accessories for us as collectors to get different options to go ahead and post this figure itself. Very excited to go ahead and get them, and again, very excited as I'm getting every single figure from the movie. I cannot wait to display the whole Deadpool family in that couch. Right, and let me also not forget about the dog, right? That's something very interesting to show. So technically with this figure, we get two display bases. We get the hexagonal base and then also this couch right here. I would consider it a diorama base in my personal opinion. Let me know if you guys disagree in the comments, but to me this is a kind of diorama base as well. It looks really detailed from afar, even though we're just taking a look at images. It's pretty much ripped and pretty much damaged in different ways. It even has these three kind of lines to kind of show Wolverine's claws going through the couch. So I think that is very detailed by Hot Toys. Again, as I mentioned before, once we get the figure in person, we'll be able to see how nicely detailed and what is the material made out of, right? It seems like it's leather, maybe, not sure, maybe it's just plastic, we'll see. But the figure itself, again, I think it's a good figure. I really don't have any complaints about it. I think it has what it needs, and again, for as much screen time as we got for the guy, I think honestly, I'm surprised we're even getting a figure for the guy, but I understand what Hot Toys is trying to go for. They're trying to complete the whole family, quote unquote, so that way we can pretty much have a very unique posing or a very, very unique kind of imagery with those figures. So that is all that I really have to say about the figure. My apologies if I don't have too much commentary to say about the figure, but again, it's just pretty much the figure on its own with a pretty nice sweatpants, sweater kind of outfit. Again, the water guns and the tennis shoes, the couch that it comes with, the backpack that it comes with as well. All of them are nice accessories, but obviously this figure does not have other kind of alternative looks like a second head sculpt or anything like that. It does come with a lot of eye lenses, as I mentioned before at the beginning of the video, so we'll see which ones fit him best. But that's pretty much everything that the figure comes with. Again, very excited to go ahead and get him, just to go ahead and complete that whole collection for the movie Deadpool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this Deadpool figure itself. The mask itself seems to be made out of plastic. We'll see how it looks onto the figure. But pretty much that is all that I have to say with the figure itself. By the way, the water guns, my god, they look really nicely detailed. I would assume they're made out of plastic, and they are translucent because they are water guns. So also 5 different pieces of lenses or eye expressions, something that's pretty much becoming common with all these Deadpool figures. So we'll see how it looks on it. And then of course, as I mentioned before, the backpack with the knives or blades that go installed inside that backpack. So I think that's really nicely detailed. And again, last thing, of course, the couch that looks very detailed. We'll see how it looks once it comes in person. And just taking a look more at this image of the couch, we see more kind of lines to display the claws of Wolverine. So I think that's very interesting, and I can't wait for me to get the figure because I want to find a way to display also Wolverine with all those Deadpool figures. We'll see, right? And we'll see how big that couch is. So right here is where we get this image with all the Deadpool family. I think this is very unique, and I'll see if I can find a way to get Deadpool I'm sorry, not Deadpool, but Wolverine into that imagery. But this looks really, really nice, and it is a very unique imagery. So that would pretty much be it for this figure preview, right? Again, it's Kidpool. This is technically the 4th or 5th figure for the movie. The other ones being 2 Wolverines, Deadpool, Ladypool, and then Kidpool. So this would be the 5th figure for the whole collection. We'll see if Hot Toys decides to release more. Some of those castings that we got were very interesting throughout the movie. Again, don't want to spoil anything for some of y'all who haven't seen the movie, so we'll see if they decide to do figures for some of these characters that were displayed throughout the whole movie. But for now, this is the 5th figure for the entire movie that we've gotten so far from Hot Toys. So again, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this Kidpool figure. Let me know if you guys picked them up, and if you guys do want to pick them up, I will include the link to Sideshow Collectibles on the description of the video. Before I end the video, as always, want to thank you for supporting the channel and for watching all my videos. As always, I want to tell you that if it is the first time that you are watching me, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notifications bell so that we are always updated anytime that I drop any type of video relating to Hot Toys, whether it's an unboxing and review video, a figure preview, release preview, or whatever it might be. Again, just know that I try to stay as constant as I possibly can. So if you don't mind just subscribing to my channel, so that way you're part of the whole community. And speaking of the community, we're very close to the 1,000 subscriber mark. So as I mentioned in my previous video, I am going to do a special giveaway once we do reach 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to stay tuned and to subscribe to my channel, so that way you can participate on the giveaway that I will be doing. So once again, oh, and by the way, also reminder that I am on Instagram and TikTok. The links to that are on the description of the video as well. Feel free to add me there for more daily updates about my channel, and also images of the figures that I collect on a daily basis. So once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this Kidpool figure preview from the movie Deadpool. Thank you as always for supporting, and I will see you next time.